Right then, guys, me again. So, what it is, we're going to talk about lockups this time. So, if you ever get arrested, depending on your criminal record, they might offer you in for a voluntary interview, or they might just come and take you away, tase you, shoot you, whatever. It doesn't really matter to them. But I always make them pay for the money and make them sweat if you like. So next thing what's going to happen is you're going to get drove down in the back of a police van, which you're handcuffed behind your back, by the way, while this happens. And you're going to go into custody. You'll normally get put into this holding room first, where they've got a double view mirror so they can see you. And next thing you know, they're going to ask you to come in and they're going to present your charges, what you've been in for, etc. And if you want a solicitor, always get a solicitor, bro. Always get a solicitor, right? Because they know more than us and we know shit, and this is why you're watching me, because I'm trying to tell you a little bit of shit, alright? So, always get a solicitor, yeah? But a couple of things about solicitors. Number one is, some of them are sound, but they all piss in the same pot, yeah? And number two is, one of them told me one time in the interview room, be careful what you're saying here, because he always had a suspicion that they had recording materials in the places, which will give them a severe advantage. Who wants to do that? Nah, fuck them. Right, so what would happen after that? So after you see the desk sergeant, they'll ask you to sign a piece of paper. Tell them to sign nothing. Tell them to send it to your cell until your solicitor comes. You'll either get a duty one that you don't pay for, or your own private one which you'll pay for, and you'll pay an arm and a leg for. After which, you'll go in your cell. You can request some reading materials, some pillows, some this, some that, and you can even request the lights to be turned off, and a lot of people don't even know that. Right, there's 35 windows in there, there's two air vents on the walls, on the top side there, with the lights, sorry. 212 walls a piece. That's how often I've been in there. I'm not proud of all this, man, but you know what I mean, I pay real attention to what I'm doing, very meticulous in that kind of ways. So when your solicitor comes in, you're going to have a chat with that guy first. Then what's going to happen is that he's going to know exactly what you've been in there for, because obviously, like I said, they all piss in the same pot. And then the police are going to come in and they're going to interview you while the solicitor remains totally silent. Have a good chat with him before the police come in. The police are going to befriend you. That makes sense what you've done. Oh, they've done the same thing, blah, blah, blah. They fucking shut the fuck up, you sausage. They wouldn't have done nothing of the kind. They're trying to play a psy-off game on you, a bit of psychology to get to grass yourself up. Remember, that's what it is. They're trying to make you grass yourself up. So fuck them. Don't make the job easy, make them earn every penny. Make them earn, that's important, make them earn every penny, fuck them. Go back to yourself for an extra 12 hours if you've got to, because getting off scot-free is better than getting a charge, isn't it, But anyways, if worst comes to worst, they'll remand you, then the next thing, you'll probably get the remand sent to jail, then if it really pushes the boat out, you'll go further to the convict jail. But if it doesn't, you'll get special corded into a court, or one before that, you'll go to the court and for a court date, and they'll tell you to be there for 9 AM, and they'll probably won't see it till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a ball ache, but it's one of them things. And if you get convicted, they'll probably slap a tag on you and put you on community service or some bollocks like that. But how we've got to do it. But I believe I've done the place a favour by telling half the people what they expect in there. But one big one I need to tell you about as well. They're going to take your DNA, they're going to take your hair, well, I know they don't take your hair samples, they're going to take your fingerprints, they're going to take your DNA. Right, if you refuse your fingerprints, they're literally going to freaking handcuff you, and they're going to get about a team of 6 to 8 coppers, and they're going to physically force you to do it. And that's going to suck, bro, so be careful with that motherfucker. Because even I would be there, and I make them earn every penny that they get paid. So be real careful with that one. So, I'm going to be coming out here teaching you. This is all for entertainment purposes, mind. Yeah, I'm as fictional as this mask. And, yeah, maybe turn this into a little bit of podcast and get some old time gangsters on here as well, which we could do, no problem. But we'll see if this grows or whatever. And if it does, we might do something with it. But protecting everybody's on today is very you don't want them sausages, you don't know who the fuck's doing what. I mean, they will do if they want to look into it, but I don't give them no reason to. I'm actually helping them here to let you know, get you guys know what's going on if he's ever get locked up, if he's never been locked up before. So anyways, my advice is don't get locked up, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're not all built the same. Some of us want to go out there and some of us want to have it trouble and some of us want to get roared up and fucking this, that and the other. But what we don't want is the fucking blues and twos on the other side. What's the old saying? The coppers, they're always there when you don't need them. When you need them, they're fucking there. What the fuck's that all about? Fuck 'em, fuck 'em, fuck 'em. But anyways, happy days people. Have a great one, you beautiful motherfuckers. I'll catch you later.